looking at our situation, it's completely different. We have migrants, we have daily wage labor, and for some reason we looked west. Interesting question to me is, why didn't we look internally for our own solution? Instead of looking to the west or even to the east, why didn't we say, okay, we're actually a confident country. Let's look at ourselves and let's come out with an Indian solution, which is, sort of what you do with your motorcycles. So why was that not the natural impulse?
So if you were to kind of have the luxury of going back to middle of March, जब प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पहले वो जनता कर्फ्यू अनाउंस किया, फिर उन्होंने the first lockdown अनाउंस किया, if you could go back then, to your mind, how would you have crafted a different roadmap for the last 3 months?
Look, hindsight is 2020. Okay, so it's much easier for me to now tell you how I would have crafted it. But what our discussion internally in the Congress party was at the time, that the response has to be decentralized. The central government has to operate as a support system and as an enabler. There are certain things that the central government needs to do, air traffic, railways, etc., and that it does. But then it moves the battle to the district, moves the battle to the chief ministers, and allows them and enables them to fight. Now, if you look at what has happened after the lockdown, which, by the way, I've been calling a failed lockdown, because it's the only lockdown in the world where the disease is actually increasing after we're opening up.
Sure.
What you're finding is you're going back to that anyway. The central government has backed off and has now said, okay, we are going to be forced to leave it to the states. So the correct response is actually happening organically. Because that's
but now it is happening. But
no, it's too late.
To our perception as a common citizen, it is now happening as a passing of the buck, not as a passing of strategy.